Good afternoon, Mr. Natwar.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to BW Retail's Retail Reboot and 40 Under 40 Awards. So, we have a few questions for you, shall we?
Sure, sure. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What are the key consumer behavior shifts driving transformation in the retail landscape in 2024?
So the major thing is that now the customers have become more demanding. Like आज से 2-3 साल पहले like what we used to do is we used to launch like around 3-4 products a month. But now what we see is like trend is shifting. Like customer wants more fashion trends. जैसे जैसे social media evolve हो रहा है वैसे वैसे trends भी evolve हो रहा है. So every month we keep seeing new trends. कि अब ये trend आ गया, let's make this design. नहीं अब मतलब like the things are now more faster in pace, so that is one thing. The second thing is now to bring customer back to your website you need to be on your toes. मतलब पहले जैसा नहीं है कि like when the customer used to come and then used to repeat again, but now to bring the customer back you need to seriously put effort on your designs, on your styles, on your products, so that the customers are repeated. Otherwise it is very difficult right now.
Okay. What role has e-commerce or quick commerce played in redefining the way consumers look at a product? They approach it, they discover it, and they purchase it.
So in our case, like we deal in fashion and like footwear. So fashion is yet to be explored in quick commerce. But in 2025, we see like fashion is the next big thing that will come in quick commerce. क्योंकि बाकी सब कुछ तो already आ चुका है quick commerce में. And Amazon coming up with new quick commerce thing in fashion. I think that will be the major thing that we need to see how things rolls out in quick commerce in 2025.
How do startups view acquisitions by large conglomerates, and how do you see these partnerships changing the landscape of retail world?
So it's quite fascinating to see like these things happening, and it is very like if it is a good startup and doing good over the period. So I think like nowadays like it is very easy to find a large conglomerate who can like fund that small startup if the ideas are good, product is good, services are good. I think there is ample of opportunities available for any small brand to go larger.
Okay. With the rise of influencer-led brands, how do traditional retailers maintain relevance and engage with a more younger audience or digital-first audience?
So yeah, basically, if I talk about D2C space, yes, influencer marketing is the next big thing. Like we are already doing it, and I think most of the fashion brands are into it, and that is the main key drivers of sale in our category also. So we see it as an important aspect, and we have already like we are doing since like 2-3 years now, and I can see every brand for in a fashion and a footwear industry should do that, because it gives really helps you to connect your customers very well. Because if anyone who is influencing like a person there, so if he or she sees that influencer in that product, definitely it gives an aspirational value.
How are brands leveraging technology and data analytics to stay ahead in the competition of this retail world?
So in our case, like data is everything. Like what we do is we collate data and see customer behavior, how customer are like shifting the customers shopping behavior, how the customers are repeating their purchase. Like if a customer purchased sneakers, what they are purchasing next, either they are purchasing boots or they are purchasing athleisure, which size of the product are continuously purchasing, are they purchasing for themselves or they are purchasing for other their partners. So we analyze those things, and for that data is very much critical. We also see which geographical area we are getting large number of orders, what is the shift happening throughout these geographical areas, which brands are more like closely associated in our case, which are more into competition. So these are the things that help us in case of a data thing. Yeah.
What innovations and transformations you see in the upcoming 3 years in the whole retail landscape?
I think 3 years would be the larger period. For the next year, what I feel is like quick commerce would be the really big thing that will come into the fashion thing, because in 2024 you have seen quick commerce in FMCG, in case of an FMCG, and in case of an like a BPC category or those things. But now the fashion is completely unexplored in quick commerce. So that is the next big thing that I see in 2025 coming up in retail industry.
One last question, talking about fashion and quick commerce, what is that next thing for the next year for your brand upcoming?
So in our case, like as I mentioned in the panel also, like there are three things that I see in 2025 would be very much important in case of in retail. The first is the collab. So we as a brand, like now like in 2024 we have seen crazy collabs coming up. The same thing will follow in 2025. So any brand collaborating with anyone, like a FMCG brand collaborating with fashion brand, a BPC brand collaborating with a fashion brand, electronics brand collaborating with the fashion brand, and making the product more aspirational and connecting with the customers. Number one. Number two is the licensed product, making shoes or sneakers around the characters or the one you love, right? The one you love, like for example, making a shoe around Superman, making a shoe around Batman, or any other favorite characters like the customers aspire. And the third is the quick commerce in fashion industry. So how the quick commerce will play a role in 2025 in case of in fashion, especially in the fashion, how things will roll out. So that will be an important and a critical point for us as a brand.
Thank you so much, Mr. Natwar. It was lovely talking to you.